So we're here in Jiangsu province and this is Jinxi. Hi there folks, I'm Jonathan and I'm new to China. I've only been here for about 6 months and I've only really just got this Chinese driving license, which by the way is quite easy to get if you're from the US, the UK or the West, I can show you. However, I'm quite intimidated driving in China and so I thought, what better to practice than to give my wife a lovely gift of a road trip to Suzhou. And I thought, which car would be the best car to drive? Well, you might recognize this. This is the L60. And I haven't driven it yet. It's my first Chinese car.
The ONVO L60, a Model Y sized SUV starting at $25,000 with battery as a service, 700 kilometers of range, 900 volt charging, and a 3-minute battery swap, 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds, 17-inch screen, 18-speaker sound, and seats that go fully flat. Fantastic EV SUV in China right now, and there's a brilliant L60 Black and White edition that I reviewed, link is above, and you can also get an in-depth review from Ethan too. Tell me what you think.
Wow.
Whoa!
It's got perfect light. How does it know?
It just knows.
It's so clever.
There is so much space in this car.
It's like, I'm so free. I can fully stand up like this.
Yeah. How do you feel? What do you think?
I think there's a lot of space. I like it.
You like it? Okay. So once the car was delivered to me at work, I then proceeded to finish, go home and pick up my wife, and we decided to drive at night time to Jinxi. It also gave me an opportunity to use the automated parking functions, something that I've never really done before in China, and something that makes me particularly nervous because I've never really trusted any car to automatically park myself, ever. So a car of this price at $25,000 is, with this function, is incredible. And I have to say, it did a very good job of parking the car, although my foot was firmly above the brake at all times. But as you can see here, it went well.
Ooh,
Oh my god, let's get close to the back.
so close.
Oh my god, it parked itself. And then we arrived. Straight away, we came in quite late. I think it was something like 10, 11 o'clock. But everything still had the lights on, which is normally quite rare because they close the lights off at roughly about 10, usually in the city. But here, the lights were all on across the whole of the sort of waterways. You had the display of the moon, for example, and it just looked very beautiful. And so we had like one of the best sleeps ever, and we woke up to this, a very, very beautiful view. Sissy just sat on the side of the bed and just admired it. But it was very quiet, very tame, and it was a very serene area. So we decided to go out. And here is what we had for breakfast. You can see there was a number of different delicacies that were here from across the whole of China, particularly in Shanghai. Ah, 谢谢.
One of the crunchy for free. Quite spicy. So you want to give it to me?
这个椒盐的。
谢谢谢谢. So Sissy has got her favorite sugarcane drink, isn't it? Fresh sugarcane.
Oh, nice and cold and sweet. There's no other strange taste. You're drinking it from my straw.
Oh, so good. So good. So the thing I love about Jinxi is it is amongst the top 10 least commercialized areas in China. And if you are particularly worried about traveling to different places with lots of people and having a big crowd around you, I definitely think this area is one of the best places to be. For example, we're in the courtyard of the temple, and as you can see here, apart from my wife there who's enjoying the views, not many people around, just us enjoying the beauty and splendor of this area. And I do recommend it because with the sun high in the sky, you can see you just get these absolutely incredible views in every angle. It is, I have to come back here, but next time I'm not doing any videos because I just want to enjoy the view myself. What a beautiful place.
The temple had some incredible giant hand-carved statues as well as these hand-painted tapestries, each using natural paint colors. I tried to be as considerate as possible, so there were other statues of Buddha, for example, which were even better that I couldn't film.
So this town is basically like an ancient town. It has over 2,500 years of history, a lot of really well-preserved artifacts, and then you've got all these like stores, which is crazy. I mean, you can see here, this is a Guzhong store. It's very cool. So a lot of intangible assets, a lot of people making stuff. I think it's just really beautiful, and it's kind of like really untouched, this area. Swagger. Handsome boy. Wow, Tony Blair. Check it out, UK Prime Minister, Tony Blair.
Over here, so we walked past that bridge. And this is the old post office, and now this is the art museum. That's where we walked past by, and then we walked past by one of the pottery. And then we walked past the ancient Ding's family's house, and now here we are next to the bridge, and then we are probably gonna go around this area.
Look, our friend is woman在哪里? Huh? Woman在哪里? Hello. Hello. High five. Do this. Do this one. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. So now we're in the Tile and Brick Museum. Again, this is another must-see location inside Jinxi. And yeah, as you can see, absolutely gorgeous. So much history here. So let's go and check it out. This brick is from Qing Dynasty, and they use this to create this Changcheng, otherwise known as the Great Wall. So I thought this is a very interesting part of Jinxi, and what we've got behind us is a golden tile. Now you're thinking to yourself, why do you call it golden tile? The reason is it takes 29 different processes to make, and an entire year to make a single brick. That's pretty crazy. And so what they say is that every single one of these bricks is worth an entire tael of gold. And if you look behind us into the palace there over there, you can see tons and tons of bricks. Every single one of those bricks is representing a year. Here we've got a brick right in front of us, and it's so important that what they do is the artists will then inscribe their names on the side. And the reason they do this is that if something goes wrong with these bricks, or the emperor sees it and it breaks, they know exactly who made it. So every single one of these bricks, which takes a year to make, could cost the life of the artist if they don't do it correctly. Incredible. Check out the rest of this. This was all made in Jinxi. It is amazing. Definitely worth a visit. So we're now going to leave sort of the Jinxi area. I managed to get this. It's a coconut, red tea, butter drink, which looks pretty cool. There. It's only 23 Renminbi bucks, which is like £2.30. It's not too bad. But we're going back from where we started. And so we're going to jump in the car now. And once we jump in the car, we are going to go and see the next place.
And away we go. Let's do this. So what I love about this car is the heads-up display. Obviously, I'm quite nervous as a new driver in China. I'm not quite used to the different speed limits, which lanes to be in, for example, because especially since this is a left-hand drive car rather than a right-hand drive car, which I'm used to in the UK. So everything's sort of flipped on its head. And so just having this heads-up display from the L60 is very good. It's very intuitive. It shows you when the next turnings are going to be. It shows you the speed limit. It even shows you when the speed cameras are coming up. It gives me an indication of what time it's going to take to get there. And obviously all the different cars around you. For example, it tells me what's, I can see pictures of what's behind too. And in addition to all of that as well, all the speed cameras have like seconds counting down, and the map system is connected to the traffic system, and so I can actually see how many seconds I've got left until the traffic turns red. And as you can see here, it's turned red. So something I'm very nervous about in terms of these cars is the navigation on autopilot. So what I'm going to do is we're in a pretty much like a stretch of road for 5.7 kilometers. So what I'm going to do, with tons and tons of traffic lights, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn it on here. It's pretty safe, pretty much a straight road, but I've got sort of an irrational fear of using these systems because I just really don't trust them. I like adaptive cruise control. However, I like to be in charge of the car when we're driving. So I'm going to put it on now. We're coming up to a traffic light. Let's put it on now. So as long as I got my hands on the wheels, it should be okay. Okay, we're coming in pretty fast for me for this car, but it's slowing down. So my foot is on the brake and my hands are just touching the wheel, so it knows I'm there. Oh, it's just stopped. Okay, good. I can put my foot down for a rest. It's creeping up. It's really creeping. I like that because I'm very good at limo stops. And Sissy, you suffer from motion sickness as well, don't you, darling?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't feel anything.
I'm not controlling this. This is car. So we're going straight, and the car is going. I'm just going to keep my eyes around this guy who's like looking at going over the zebra crossing. There's cars coming in from the right. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, he's cutting in. A lot of people cutting in. Solid yellow line in the middle there. That's scary. That's scary because obviously in China, if you go over a solid line, which means you're not allowed to overtake. So we're actually thinking about buying a car, guys. So if you have any suggestions about which car we should buy, we really want to get a V23. We're thinking about the Lafa 5, Xiaomi SU7, or Xpeng P7. But the problem is that we're on a budget. It's going to be our first car in China. Obviously, we don't want it to be too expensive because otherwise insurance for us, which is pretty much a zero year insurance, will be crazy. So we have to really consider a car. Plus, we want to put cameras on the outside of the car. So that's why we want to consider putting the thing. So if you have any suggestions, let us know, and then we'll consider buying it. Okay, so we're here at the turning anyway, darling.
Oh, let's see if the car will turn.
This is the left turn, yeah.
If you're not, you just drive, yeah.
Okay. Scary. What it might do is it might go forward and stop.
Well, let's see
what happens.
Let's see what the car will do.
Oh, it's indicated.
So it knows we're turning.
It's indicated.
Is it? Ooh.
Oh no, it's stopping. It was trying to pull me into the road, so let's not do that. I felt, or maybe I just took that in too quick. After this Wuling, and there's another car there.
Okay, go.
No, it won't do it. It wants me to drive.
Because I think you took over earlier. Maybe we'll try a quieter one next.
I put it back on and it's turning me on the lanes again, which is good. It's a bit scary, wasn't it? Definitely went through a green light there though, yeah. Thank God for that.
Positive.
Sometimes, and this is, I've talked to Ethan about this, but I honestly think, even as a 36-year-old who's been driving all my life, who loves to have a number of gadgets, you know, I had a Nissan Leaf, I love to use like intelligent systems whilst doing stuff, whilst listening to a podcast and learning like Mandarin, for example. But I do tend to find that the amount of systems that we have around us now whilst driving almost feels like information overload. You know, you've got the heads-up display, and then you've got this, and rather than relying on your senses of being like, right, mirrors, you're relying on the car, and then you're kind of like overlooking things. So sometimes I feel, you know, like maybe my instincts kick in, and then I'm just driving sort of on autopilot. I don't know whether it's a good thing, I don't know whether it's a bad thing, but and obviously as a safe driver, but for me, so it does, I have to say, occasionally it just feels like there's too many things, and I just want to have less things so I can concentrate on just the one. Okay, so it's coming up, it needs to turn us right. So is it going to change lanes? Is it changing lanes? I'm going to have to change the lane for you. I'm asking you to change it. Okay, it's not changing. I'm going to have to just take over real quick. So I've taken over and put it into the right lane. Let's see if it goes back on now. It should do.
Did you turn on the blue thing? I think it's really close.
I haven't turned on the blue thing. I'm doing it again. It's not. I think it hasn't gone back blue, so it's telling me it hasn't done it. It hasn't taken over again. So no, it's not taken over.
Okay, turn on the blue.
So it's not this one, right?
No, next one.
It's the next one.
Oh, that's probably why it hasn't done that.
Ah, that's why it hasn't done that. Okay, let's go.
Turn on the blue.
We turned it on, so now it's going to. That was my mistake. So well done, Neo. ONVO. So now we're coming up 500 meters. Is it going to change lanes? Come on, you need to change lanes. 400 meters. You need to change lanes. ONVO, you need to change lanes. It is changing lanes, and it's detected no cars on the right hand side, which is good. This is coming up to a right hand turn, so I'm going to see whether it's going to take this turn. So we're coming up now. It's coming up a bit fast because I would have slowed down.
It slowed down itself.
Yeah, but it braked. It didn't like do the regeneration, so it's going to go right. Let's see if it's actually turning it. So it is turning right.
Is it going?
There's a car, but there's a thing behind us. It is.
It's still going.
It's doing it. It was okay,
and
but
it's changing lanes.
It was clunky. It was very clunky. I don't know why I did it. And now it's sort of careening it into the centre of the road. There is a car in front, so I'm gonna let it go. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you doing, Neo?
Brake.
No, it didn't do it. I'm gonna change lanes. Too dangerous. Neo, that was ONVO. Sorry, I keep saying Neo. Neo is the parent company. I don't know why it did that, because it should have detected that there was a car there. That's pretty scary, wasn't it? There was two trucks that were in the way, and it didn't detect them. So I'll have to go back and talk to Ethan about this. But that was pretty scary, wasn't it, darling?
Oh, we can cut that into the video.
The good news is that you guys can see it because we've got the 360 camera, so you can actually see it. You saw two trucks in front of us. Roughly about 200 meters, like roughly, well, less than 200 meters. If I go back to my old military days, and I recognised the danger straight away because they were on two lanes, the first lane and the second lane. But for some reason, like even though it saw that, it decided not to get into the third lane. I don't know why. And if it would have done it really late, that's terrifying. Like, that's absolutely terrifying. It knows that this car is slow, so is it going to overtake?
We got another right turn soon.
Another right turn. Yeah, but it's in 1 kilometer, so it's quite far.
Now you can test your right turn.
Test it again. It's not inspired me with confidence, sissy. and it's speeding us up to a red line. Okay, but we can turn right, so
yes,
it's kind of okay.
We can turn right.
Let it go. You
and
keep
it's
an eye
quite
out.
free.
You keep an eye out for any things. Okay,
yeah.
So it's coming up here. Is it going to take us? All right, it is taking us. There is a thing there. Oh my God! Come on, ONVO! I think it must. Ooh! You see that? Whoa! Did you see that? It like pulled me. Did you see it?
Yes, that was scary.
Oh my God. Okay.
So let's not depend them.
Do not do no turns with the ONVO. No turns with the ONVO.
With the cruise smart control on.
That's scary.
But that was what I was telling you about when it turned us in, and then when I need to, you know, like do an emergency turn, it still pulled me. It still pulled me, and it really disorientated me. I think really disorientated.
They still need to work on their technique. On this.
Really need to work with it. Is it this
left
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do not trust the smart control on the turning, because that almost ran over that guy on the right.
Yeah, his face. I wonder if we could see it in the 360. He must have been so confused. He was like, what the hell? Because he had right of way because it went green.
Yeah, did we hear a beep as well?
No beep, because I was turning, but I know I'd already passed him. But at the same time, he was looking around to see if there's any danger. And so obviously, because I'd passed him and I was going around him, he wasn't going to hit me. Because if it was me driving, then I would have already gone around and put the accelerator on. But because it's the ONVO driving, I think sometimes it just has too many things going on, and then just decides, you know, it must have detected him, like with all the LiDAR and the cameras, and gone, there's a threat here. But what would it do though? That's the question. Because a human being would be like, right, okay, for me, in my head, what I was going and why I took over was, I've got to put my foot down here, and I've got to get control of the car, and I've got to give more distance away from that person. Do you know what I mean? To stop it from something potentially happening. Whereas this ONVO, the L60, was going, got to go slowly, got to check everything, got to slowly turn, and it was like, no. And then once it had gone into lane, it had it slowed down so much, and I'm going way below the speed limit. So people behind me, I think, are seeing me as a danger as well. So yeah. And to conclude this trip, we've come to the ancient village of Shanghai to go and check it out. Let's go and have a look. So we've just found this beautiful spot before the sun entirely goes out here in the Jiangsu province. It's been a fantastic journey. We've really enjoyed driving the L60. As I mentioned before, it is a fantastic car. Feels great on the road. It's worth every penny, and it's such a brilliant drive. However, for me, the weakest part is the navigation systems. But if you have any more questions, please go back to Will's Boy, our channel, and check out more about the L60. But from my personal reflections, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please leave us a comment below. And if you've liked it, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And we will see you next time. Goodbye. 欢迎来到锦溪。
Okay.